This is Cooking with Kurt, and I have with me here today the one and only Kristen Seavey, and she's going to join me in making some really awesome pumpkin cinnamon rolls.
Fall is right around the corner, and when pumpkin season hits, these tasty treats hit the spot.
To start, we're going to take 7 tablespoons of unsalted butter and brown it in a saucepan. Just let it melt and brown it for a few extra minutes to give it that extra nutty flavor. We'll let that cool for a bit.
Then take half a cup of warmed whole milk in a bowl, mix in 2 1/4 teaspoon, which is just a 1/4 ounce packet of active dry yeast, and set it aside. After 7 to 10 minutes, it should start to get foamy on the top, like this.
Now we're going to combine the dry ingredients in a big mixing bowl. 3 1/2 cups of flour, 1/4 cup dark brown sugar, 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon ground cardamom, and 1/4 teaspoon ground ginger. Mix in 1/4 cup of the brown butter from before, then add the yeast mixture, 2/3 cups of pumpkin puree, and 1 egg. Keep mixing this until it's well combined.
Then transfer the dough to a well-oiled bowl. Cover it with plastic wrap and let it sit for 1 hour, which will allow it to double in volume. And while we wait, we're going to take 2 9-inch cake pans, line the bottom with parchment paper, and butter them really well.
Now the dough should be ready. Flour a smooth surface, transfer the dough, and flour the top of the dough as well. I'm going to use a rolling pin to roll out the dough into a rectangle about 10 to 17 inches. Then I'm going to brush the dough with the remaining brown butter.
Then, in a bowl, mix together 1/2 cup brown sugar, 1/2 cup granulated sugar, 1/8 teaspoon salt, and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Then sprinkle this over the dough. From the longer side of the dough, roll the dough up into a tight cylinder.
Now to cut into individual 1-inch rolls, I'm going to use a serrated knife and do a kind of sawing motion back and forth to prevent collapsing the spirals that we want to see.
After all the rolls are cut, we're going to divide them equally between the prepared cake pans covered with plastic wrap and let it rise for 45 minutes. If you're going to make these in advance like we are, put them in the fridge immediately and then take them out an hour before baking to warm up to room temperature. Good morning!
Now we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and then bake the buns for 25 minutes or until they're golden brown.
In the meantime, we're going to use a hand mixer to beat 4 ounces of softened cream cheese until it's light and fluffy. Then mix in 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, and 2 tablespoons of whole milk. And that's it!
And when the rolls are ready, just top them with the glaze, and they're done.
These look amazing. You guys are gonna love these. Ready?
Oh my god. So good. Kristen, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And definitely let us know in the comment box below if you're gonna make these this fall. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Cooking with Kurt. Bye!
Bye! Let my hair back and forth.
Oh! My eye!